What is up, Amalettes? It's me, Amajane, Amajane TV, and we are here for another reaction. And it's the queen of sexiness, GaIn. A funny story, a short funny story. For those who remember, I have a friend. He's a male. He is in love with GaIn. He has a massive crush on her. Well, a year ago, to be precise. I still got this horrible cough. It feels like I got a chipmunk in my throat, stuck in there, that won't come out, and it's annoying. Anyways, back to the story. I showed him Paradise Lost, and he lost all of his shit. He lost all of his shit. He did not expect GaIn to be that sexy, because he said, he would rather have Hyuna as that ideal sexiness that he kind of likes. And I was like, bruh, you're missing out. And then I introduced him to GaIn. And his eyes, if you saw his eyes, Lord, he has never saw a woman that beautiful, that sexy. It was beyond the expectation. He nearly died. And then a couple days, I think it was just a month later after I showed him Paradise Lost, he was riding a bike. Since there's quite a lot of Koreans here in London, since my friend always riding his bike, you know, and a girl on the bike passes by, and she happens to be Korean. And what made it worse is that he I think he nearly got run over by a car, because 1, she was beautiful. 2, she had long hair. 3, she looks like GaIn. And the fact that she smiled at him, he said he felt that his soul was taken away by a beautiful woman who happens to look like GaIn. Wow. So that's the story. I'm such a horrible friend, because I like to torture him most of the time. I don't have a crush on him because he's not my type of guy, to be honest. But I only like him as a friend, and that's how it's going to be forever. And majority of friends that I have that are male, that happen to be guys, I do like guys, don't get me wrong. If I don't have a feeling towards that particular guy, I will literally just see him as a friend. Sorry. It's just life. It just happens to be me. So, enough talking. We're going to react to the queen of sexiness, GaIn, because you know GaIn. I need to turn this down because I don't want any copyright strike or claims or whatsoever. So it's called Carnival The Last. I haven't seen it, I haven't heard anything. I knew she did a comeback, but I decided to not see anything. I'm going in blind. My ears are ready to bleed in happiness, in satisfaction. By the way, it's 15. Okay, so we're going to react in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, classical music. I like. Is that GaIn? That looks like GaIn. Oh, there's an old man carrying a letter and with an envelope, and it looks like he's attending a wedding. Oh no. And there's GaIn there, looking fabulous as always. She is so beautiful. Wow. She is that kind of woman that seducts men with her eyes, and the facial expression that she does, it's super sexy. It's just, how do you do it, GaIn? I'm not sexy at all. People say I'm sexy, I just not. But GaIn definitely is. It's kind of jazzy. Kind of musicalish feel to it. Like, you know, like, how can I describe it? Chicago? Kinda. But it does remind me a little bit of IU's Red Shoes. If you guys remember that video. Kind of, a little bit. It does kind of. And apparently, oh, she's wearing red shoes and the umbrella's red. She looks amazing, by the way. She's still sexy, but cutesy at the same time. I don't, she's just... Oh, I love that hat. Oh my god. It is kind of musical, like back in the day, like in the 60s and the 50s. Well, 30, 40, 50s and the 60s. Yeah, it is kind of musical theatre, kind of jazz kind of thing. All that jazz. Who's that guy? Well, he's... Wow. I want to see his face. Oh, that little girl is so cute. She looks like Dakota Fanning when she was small. Oh, that's so cute. And it has... The little boy is cute because he has melanin. Oh, he's not even white and he's not even black. He's kind of mixed race. It's just cute. Oh, that outfit is so cute. I love it. She's still got her sexiness because, you know, the outfit is not necessarily, like, you know, meant to be, like, you know, too cutesy. It's still got that sexy side as well. I'm not sure about the shoes, but I like the colour of the shoes, by the way. Oh, she looks like an angel. Wow. Just now. Wow. Oh, he's Asian. Okay. Okay. But I didn't see his face properly. Is this about death? Are they singing someone who died? I don't know. What's going on? Well, actually on the top of the car, but... The car's driving and she's just chilling on the rooftop of the car. Oh. Wait, is this singing about the guy? GaIn, you never see GaIn with a long hair. Short hair GaIn really oozes her sexiness. It just really suits her the most, and that's what she's known for. By the way, I like what she's wearing, and that robe. Oh, the phone is annoying. She looks amazing. I love it. So whose funeral is it? Is it hers? Or is it the guy that she's been hugging all this time? She looks so pretty. Wow, she looks like an angel lying down. So is it her? Is she are they just going to see the funeral? Sending her flowers? I think it is. I think it was her all this time. Interesting. And again. Interesting, GaIn. I see you. I see you. You do you, boo. Well, that was GaIn's Carnival last day. So I was a little confused of what was going on, but obviously I caught up eventually. I like what she's done. I mean, she does anything. She does anything she wants, basically, in her music kind of field with her singing voice. She can sing, she can dance, she's sexy, she dances sexy. She has an amazing body, and her hair, her short hair, always will be the number one in everyone's heart to remember because she is known for her short hair. um, she is just overall amazing. I said this before and I'll say it again. It really reminds me of IU's Red Shoes. It really does. It really resembles. It was like really jazzy, kind of musical kind of thing, like back in the day, like in the 60s. From the 30s to the 60s. But when I mean musicals, you know those musicals. Like movie musicals, the movies back in the days, they used to have a lot of musicals. That kind of musicals I'm referring to those eras, because from the 70s and onwards, you don't see this kind of thing anymore. So that's why I say from the 30s to the 60s, which was like a big thing back then. Overall, I enjoyed it. It was interesting. Oh, that's the word, interesting. Because I was confused. I looked for a while. There's a funeral. Everyone's wearing black, but she's the only one wearing colourful clothes. And I was wondering, so is it the guy he died, or is it her? So by the end, it's her. It was GaIn. It was GaIn's funeral. It was like GaIn's spirit. The GaIn's like a ghost. You know, just having her fun before she passes on. And that's what it was. And it was interesting. 10 out of 10. I like it. I like it. I said this a while ago that I like some of the outfits. Well, not all of them. But some of the outfits were cutesy. But at the same time sexy. I don't know who designed the clothes for this MV. And those children, oh, God bless them. They're so cute. They were so cute. And I said the little girl really, really resembles a young, chibi Dakota Fanning. Yes. She really looks like her when she was young, because if you remember when Dakota was really young, like way back in time, this is like who knows how donkey years ago was this, when she was really, really young. Let's say, like, I can't say the name because obviously my mind is scrambled because she did so many movies. When she had like half of her teeth hair, like in the front, had no teeth, and plus her short hair kind of looks slightly messy. I give up on this computer. Yes, that's what she reminded of, but she's not as blonde as Dakota was. But it's just the hairstyle, the way it looked, the haircut, and no teeth. It's just reminded me of Dakota when she was young. But overall, I enjoyed the MV. It was colourful. It was interesting at the same time. And it was like you're trying to figure out what was going on until the end. You just know that, oh, I get it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all. 안녕 everyone. And 사랑해요.